Is the Californian star who's delighted music lovers worldwide for almost 30 years with the release earlier this year of his 13th album, a collection of covers of his musical heroes who include Elvis Presley, Roy Orbison and Johnny Cash. It's fair to say this singer's name looks set to make history just like his idols. Before we welcome him, here's a reminder of what a fantastic singer-songwriter he really is and the video that will go down as one of the sexiest of all time. Welcome, Chris Isaak.
Doing good.
Wow.
You're looking good.
That was a bit steamy, that video, though, wasn't it?
That was great hearing the audience sing along to it. It sounded like it was a soccer match or something.
It's a bit like that in this studio.
Such a great tune.
Now, you've got this album out, Beyond the Sun, and it's a fantastic story behind it, because it's about Sun Studios, where you went to record.
Yeah, there's a recording studio in Memphis, Tennessee. It's a little tiny one-room studio, and that's the place that Sam Phillips is. I'm into this. I love this stuff.
No, it's
Sam
great.
Phillips is the guy who discovered, dig this, Elvis Presley, Jerry Lee Lewis, Carl Perkins, Roy Orbison, Johnny Cash. They all walked into this one-room place when they were kids and said, you know, I want to make a record.
It's just remarkable.
All that talent in one room, and I figured maybe there's some talent left over there. So I went there and I made a record, and I made a record of all those songs that I grew up listening to.
Yeah, we can actually see you recording in the Sun Studios. A little clip here. It's just fabulous.
He shake my nerves and he rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I forgot to remember to forget her. I can't seem to get her off my mind. Sing like a fool for my pay. That lucky old sun got nothing to do but roll around heaven all day.
Yay!
See, a little bit of that, a very little bit of that applause was for the music, but a lot of it was for the dog. That dog, that's not my dog. It's a little white Maltese dog, and he goes everywhere we go on tour because it's my manager's dog. But I told her, I said, a dog that good, you can't own. You can't, it's like owning a person. It'd just be wrong. He loves everybody. He's
Like
just,
those songs belong to everybody as well, don't they, really?
It's amazing how, you know, we go out and play live now, and if I walk out and I go, the world was on fire, no one could save me but you. Rub my back while I do. I like that. But,
oh, no, I'm nearly married. I can't do that anymore.
but you go out and you play that, and people, I'll look out in the audience, and people are going, yeah, and then you go, you know, love is a burning thing.
Oh, I love it.
And it makes a fiery ring. Oh, I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and old flame through higher, and it burns, burns, burns. I don't need a band. I don't need a band. You people, come with me. I'll get you work visas. Come on.
Chris, are you still on the market?
Make a reasonable offer. Yes, very much so.
That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
No, she plays with me. She's just taunting me.
She's like that.
Give yourself a chance.
Yeah.
When you say that, don't encourage her. She didn't need much. You've been with the same band for 26 years?
I'm looking for better players, but I can't find them. Yeah, I have, you know, that's been the constant thing in my life. I've got so lucky. You know, I get to do what I want to do. I'm singing for a living, and I'm hanging out with people I like.
Yeah.
You know, if you could work almost any place. You could work a really crummy job. You go, you know, what do? I'm the guy who removes the carcasses when they get hit by the train. That's a terrible job. But if, you know, yeah, but I work with Jerry. He's funny. then it's a great job.
Yeah.
And the guys in my band are really nice guys, although we've been together too long. 27 years. This is a true story. My bass player, my drummer, you know, after the show, you travel 500 miles on a bus every night, and we're traveling, and I hear my bass player telling a story, and I see my drummer give him a look, and my drummer stands up and he goes, "That didn't happen to you." And because the bass player's going, "Yeah," and then the girl said, "I'm calling the police." And he says, "That didn't happen to you." He said, "That happened to me. That's my story."
He's sharing stories.
Well, the bad part was the bass player looked hurt, and he goes, "You sure that's your story?" And I said, "You guys got to separate, you know, get some new stuff."
Can I ask you something? You've got a thing about clapping hands when you go into buildings. What is that all about?
Well, you know, I do it when I would, not every building, but it's like when I was looking for a house, I was going in, and they would always come in, they'd say, "This is a lovely home to entertain." As though they don't know me. I'm a redneck. Like, I don't ever entertain except when I'm out playing. But when I go home, that's it, you know. And they said, "This is a lovely home to entertain." I go, "Yeah, uh-huh." And they go, what are you doing? I said, "Well, I want to hear if the room sounds good." And I always go in, when I look at a house or something, I was always singing in the room because I go, what's the main thing? You go, the toilet's got to work and it's got to sound good when you sing there, and then you're okay, you know.
It's all about the music for you, isn't it? But you've got, I mean, you are a sex symbol. You've had this label. How do you, does that, are you comfortable with that?
Very. You know, I would say if I'm a sex symbol, I'm an aging sex symbol.
I don't think so. I think you look great.
It's me and Engelbert.
You're an inch.
Me and Engelbert Humperdinck, we're right there, neck and neck, baby. Please release me, let me go. You know, I don't see how anybody could not want to have Engelbert sing for me.
Thank you.
He's awesome.
He is awesome, isn't he?
He is awesome.
But now you're slightly older than you used to be. We were talking earlier about, are there things that you shouldn't be doing at a certain age? Is there anything that you wouldn't do?
You know,
now you're in your 50s?
It might be embarrassing to younger people to watch me do certain things, but I'm still going to do it.
Good for you.
You know, they might go, "I can't believe that old guy is doing whatever," and you go, "Yep, I am. I still am."
What do you think about hemlines on ladies? Do you think you need to be a certain age to wear a miniskirt? Or?
You know, I think if people have nice legs, why are they going to stop showing them off?
Quite right.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You're the man for
I've
us.
seen women that are, you know, that are getting up there and they still have great looking legs, and you go, more power to you, baby. Let your freak flag fly. That's what I say.
Now, you're touring the UK later in the year, Chris?
I'm coming back, and, you know, for once I actually know a date. I never know the date, and so whenever people ask me stuff, they say, "When are you doing this?" Being a smart aleck, I just go, "Yeah, October 9th.
Yay, October 9th.
But I actually am coming back to London October 9th, and we're doing a tour.
Can we come and see you?
Come and see you and come backstage?
Excellent.
Well, not backstage, right up front. Right in the front.
We're going to fight to take the album home, Beyond the Sun. Thank you, Chris Isaak.